You know, as we think about this, Aimee, there's a higher issue of just parental rights involved here. Why don't you explain that?
Yes, definitely. This is a point where this is a private decision between a parent and their child and their doctor, and the schools and the Department of Health shouldn't be at a leverage for a decision that has no impact on a school day.
But I think it's just common sense that for medical procedures, that the government, when dealing with minors, should talk to the parents and include the parents in that discussion. But as you're going to tell us in a moment, nationally there's a movement to bypass parents, to market medical treatments directly to students. And in fact, our own Rhode Island Department of Health is marketing, I guess that's the right word to say, or pushing this HPV vaccine directly to students in the classroom, bypassing the parents. So talk about that both nationally about what you know and locally with these latest tactics by the Department of Health.
Yes, it's the National Vaccine Advisory Committee had a meeting in Washington, D.C. in June, which I also called in and participated in comment with. And there was about 3.5 hours specifically dedicated to the HPV vaccine. And they advocated that the Department of Health should be considering minor consent without adult oversight for this particular medical procedure.
What's happening specifically with the marketing in Rhode Island?
And the marketing in Rhode Island, they did mailed postcards directly to the minors of the 7th grade ages.
In the classroom,
and it was,
right?
No, they were mailed to their houses.
Oh, they were mailed to their houses, okay. But
Yeah,
directly
they
to
were
the
mailed
students.
to their houses, but directly to the student. It didn't say to the parents of or anything like that. It was direct mailed to the students in a postcard form about their vaccinations and the 3 specific to that age group, and HPV was listed that they should be getting it.
Wow, you know.
So yeah,
this is a very disturbing trend. We see it with other issues. I know it's not your group, but with you know, with other controversial issues like abortions. You can't get an aspirin in a school without parental consent, but the nurse can apparently, in many parts, I don't know about Rhode Island law, can recommend to the student, you know, to go see an abortion doctor. The same with transgender. The recent guidance from the Rhode Island Department of Health says, well, you can go talk to your school nurse if you have gender identity issues, but the nurse is not required to involve the parents in many cases. This is really a despicable approach by the radical left.
Well, you can go to nohpvmandateri.com, where you can connect to the petition, connect to the link to be able to donate, and there's also a link there for our blog. And then you can find us on Facebook with the @ RI against HPV mandate, and on Twitter, My Rights RI, and also using the hashtag No HPV Mandate RI. And we are collecting funds to try to work directly against the Department of Health with how they're direct marketing and such. And so definitely going to nohpvmandateri.com and clicking the donate link so that we can be better successful.
Aimee, I understand you have multiple thousands of members. How many? What's your reach right now of people involved in your organization?
The blog reaches approximately 1,600 people, our Facebook page about 1,100, and our Twitter about 550.
Well, good luck. Again, you'll see the how to contact Aimee's group on the screen. Aimee, thank you for being with us, and I think we've determined that it is not in families' best interests for this oppressive mandate that bypasses family decisions and puts a government in between families, children, and their doctors, that it is not in our collective best interest. Aimee, we wish you the best of luck. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
This is Mike Stenhouse signing off for the Rhode Island Center for Freedom and Prosperity, another edition of What's Really in Your Best Interest. Good day.